It has been another jam-packed evening of sectional action, this time in both boys high school baseball and girls high school softball. We start things off with the night in sectional title matchups in girls prep softball. Harrison facing Kokomo at the Class 4A Harrison sectional. And the story of this game simply was Brooke Jordan. The Raiders got 2 runs in the first, RBIs from Abby Skowit and Jaden Spitznagel, and then Jordan took care of the rest. How about 13 strikeouts? And she only gave up 1 hit out of the infield. She was on fire. And for the second straight year, the Harrison Raiders are your sectional champions. There's your final score. Raiders over the Cats by a final of 2-0. Congrats to the Raiders. Out at Delphi, Oracle's looking for their 3rd straight sectional title, and they brought their hitting sticks. That's a big understatement. 4th inning, Carly Ruger lifts one to right. It's out of the reach of the fielder. Whitney Arian scores, and Ruger is on 3rd. Later in the inning, Caitlin Schock ropes an RBI double to the wall in center. She also pitched a perfect game. Delphi scored 5 runs in the inning, and they were not done. Randy Schultz singles home Danny Burge. Delphi rolling in this game. They would go on to cruise 11-0. We'll hear more from the Lady Oracles coming up on Saturday. Softball sectional title on the line in Monticello. Host Indians taking on Western, and Western's Brooke Pingleton with the strikeout to end the first inning. Then Tabby Bunnell, equally as good on the mound early on, a strikeout of her own. And then another to end their half of the first. Indians looking for some offense. Corin Turpak provides it. She gets things going with a single to left. Then later in the inning, Samantha Fouch brings home the run. Hope I said that right. Fouch. She rips an RBI triple to the wall in right field. And the Lady Indians, congrats to them. They are your sectional champions. There's your final. They defeat Western 7-4. All right, first round sectional baseball action at Loeb Stadium between Logansport and McCutchen. McCutchen playing some D early on. Tough hop, but Trey Fankhauser makes the nice play. And the Mavs do up in the bottom of the first inning. Mavs up 2-0. Brian Chenoweth, the bloop single to right. Fankhauser comes around to score, and the Mavericks have a 3-0 lead, and McCutchen not done. Check out the nice bunt up the first baseline by Ryan Kidder. He was bunting for a base hit. Doesn't matter, though. Gets to run home regardless. 4-0 at that point. And McCutchen rolls in this one. They go on to win it by a final of 8-4 over the Logansport Berries. More baseball. Benton Central playing Twin Lakes, the host school for sectionals. Indians strike first in the first inning. Zach Sparks. Hey, he sparks one there. Gets a hold of it deep and gone to right. 1-0 Twin Lakes. Sparks gets a little congrats even from the competition. But BC counters in their half of the inning. Indians throw down to second. Ball gets away, allowing Nick Morris to come in. And the game is tied at 1. Later in the inning, Aaron Colt laces one to right. And they hold Tanner Rosenbarger at 3rd. And Rosenbarger, though, scores later in the inning on a wild pitch. And Benton Central, oh, they were steamrolling after that. They're going to win it by a final of 12-2. Over at Central Catholic, sectional 53 action between Clinton Prairie and Frontier. And Travis Demerly had a nice night at the plate this evening. This is a 2-run shot to the opposite field. The Falcons take a 2-0 lead, and that would be enough run support for this guy. Dylan Starrett on the mound. He was sharp. Gets the strikeout right here. And then more from Mr. Demerly. RBI single through the left side. Dylan Starrett comes on home. 3-0 at that point. Falcons advance with a 9-2 win, and they will face Tri-Central on Monday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All right. Boys Regional Track and Field Championships at Schumann Stadium. We start with the 300 hurdles, and Zionsville's Shane Mikesky coming through. He finishes first. Frankfurt's Hosea Lofner finishes 7th. 3,200-meter run. That's a close one. In the end, Carmel's Chris Walden edges out Westfield's Connor Martin. West Lafayette's Zane Cooprider finishes 6th. Finally, the 800, Westfield and Plainfield battling it out. Connor Love first. Julian Jimenez Corridor finishes in 5th place. Your team winner, Carmel Harrison, finishes 6th. All right, let's go back to show you some more scores from high school baseball. These are sectional games. Delphi now 21-7 this season after handling Seeger 13-4. North White Edges Pioneer in 9 innings by a final of 4-3. North Montgomery is eliminated by Lebanon by a final of 2-1. Western defeats Northwestern, so Western eliminates Northwestern by a final of 6-1. And sectional action in boys baseball continues tomorrow. Boys high school golf. West Lafayette defeats Attica. Remember, low score wins. As Gaurav Mittal earns medalist honors. Of course, he plays for the Red Devils.